Good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's weigh-in day. Yeah, weigh-in day. Man, oh man. Yesterday was a great day for growth. A great day for growth. And most of it stemmed from one user's post. Her name is Beth. And she had a bunch of numbers after her name. I don't remember them. But I will tag her for sure in the post below. Beth, thank you so much for posting and shouting me out. It definitely, there were over 230 new followers yesterday, and most of them came from your post. Thank you so much. I mean, I say it all the time. Nobody sends people to a restaurant faster than the people that have eaten at the restaurant. So you heard the podcast. It helped you so much or it touched you so much, however it worked out. But it was just the right thing at the right moment. And then you spread the word, right? You spread the gospel of the Ranting Weight Watcher podcast. And that's how real growth happens, really. I mean, I can't thank you enough. There aren't really words there aren't words to, sometimes thank you just isn't enough. It really isn't. And just to all the new people, the podcast does exist. New episodes every Friday. The Ranting Weight Watcher podcast. It is essentially a chronology of everything I've gone through. So over the past 6 years, talked about. So you can start with episode 1 and kind of go through, and depending on if you're on the beginning of your journey, you'll get a lot of the stuff from the beginning of my journey at the beginning of the podcast, right? And you'll see how I've grown and how things have changed for me. If you start with the newer stuff, maybe you don't relate as much, but maybe the newer stuff is something you need to hear too. So you do what you see fit. If you want to try the newer, try the newer. If you're at the beginning of your journey and you really want to hear about, how I went through everything from the beginning to now, the beginning of the podcast is kind of where you're going to want to be in this case. And you can get my whole story, man. My whole story. It is definitely a testimony in the making. I'll say it like that, because that's what we're all building right now, right? We all have struggle in something. But these struggles are part of our life, and they are the building blocks to our testimony if we allow them to be, or we make them our struggle for our entire lives. It's our choice in the end. And the real choice is, it's never are you capable of creating the most amazing testimony ever. It's always, are you willing? Because you're going to have to do a lot of hard crap to get to where you need to be, right? There is the current you, and there's the greatest version of you. And I'm about building the greatest version of you, because the greatest version of you will lose weight and become healthy as a byproduct of becoming the greatest version of yourself. And I concentrate on behavioral change over long times. And you know what? Since you guys are new, episode 233 is going to be dedicated to all the new followers. So make sure you listen next Friday. Episode 233 is going to be dedicated to the new followers, to really give you an in-depth look on how we currently do things and how they really need to be done to create the greatest you. Because you know what? There are plenty of people that just follow plans, get to their goal weight, and go on life struggling the same way as the day one that they started. There's plenty of people that are doing that. But if I help to build the greatest version of you. And if we all work to become the greatest version of ourselves, when we get there, the scale result is going to be a byproduct of becoming the greatest you. And not only will you achieve that scale result, but the greatest version of you will have every bit of the knowledge necessary to keep that scale result and to live a life you never thought possible. Because right now, we're all blinded by what we currently are giving up. And we can't see the life that is possible because we're too busy looking at what we have now. And we've convinced ourselves that this is it. This is the best there is. And this is what brings me pleasure and joy and happiness. And the reality is you're blinded. You're blinded by whatever you think is pleasurable now is clouding the best version of you. The possibilities for the greatest version of yourself are so much better than what you find valuable now. And all it takes is to start creating a sacrifice and start making the right moves, because a lot of us did a whole lot of work. This is hey, look, this is true, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't really care. But we all did a whole lot of work to put ourselves in a position to be members of whatever program. We all did that. And we did that work over years and years and years of time. And everybody can say, I had this circumstance in my life, I had that circumstance in my life. It's fine. You're still going to have circumstances in your life. And now you have to do the harder work of undoing everything you've ever done, on top of still having the circumstances. Because the reality is we have to find new ways to cope. And we have unhealthy relationships with food, and that's why we're here. So it's about behavioral change first. Becoming the greatest you is not going to have coping mechanisms that are unhealthy. The greatest version of you is going to be able to deal with whatever life throws at you, or whatever life throws at you in general. And then you're going to be able to do it and stay healthy at the same time. That is the entire focus of what it takes to become successful. And so, like I said, the episode 233 will be dedicated to all the newcomers. And so it's weigh-in day. And I'm almost finished with my walk here. Started at 4:30 this morning, and I'm not really sure what time it is now, but it is 7 a.m. So I'm on my way home. I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm gonna come out and step on the scale. And I only had one rest day this week as opposed to two. That means I got more miles in. I got more steps in, all of that good stuff. Food was good this week, so that should mean the scale result is good, right? That's what that should mean. And all of the people that have been following forever, they're laughing right now because they know it is not the case. The scale result doesn't come when you think it should come. The scale result comes when it comes. And your job is to check the boxes every single day, no matter what. We all have boxes. We all have a tracking box. We all have a weighing and measuring box. We all have a moving box. Some people have more boxes, but those three boxes we all have in common. Check those boxes every single day, and every day you do that, it's a win. You check two of those boxes, analyze, why didn't I check the third? How can I make it so I check the third? Do that consistently, eventually the scale result complies. It is that simple. It is Saturday. Whatever you're doing, enjoy yourself. I love each and every one of you. God bless you all.